Hi, I'm Irena Barton, EFT Master Trainer, and today I'm going to teach you how to do EFT tapping. EFT means Emotional Freedom Technique, or acupuncture without needles, because it is based on the Chinese acupuncture, and it is tapping through head and body points, which are the end points of our meridians. If you have to learn how to do tapping, it is really very difficult to do it from a book, but very easy when someone is showing it to you, especially where the points are. So usually we start on the side of the hand when we state our problem on one side and a self-approval phrase on the other side that would help us accept the problem and ourselves at the same time. And the standard phrase is, I accept myself anyway, or I deeply and completely accept myself. Then the next point is the top of the head, the beginning of the eyebrow, the side of the eye, under the pupils of the eye, under the nose, on the hollow, on the chin, then on the collarbone, and you can use one hand, then under the armpit, about 10 centimeters under the armpit. There are points which are on the finger ridge of each finger at the base of the nail, and you can tap these points if you want to not to be noticed that you're tapping and you want to de-stress. So they go on the ridge of each finger. On this finger it's on this side and here. We usually start by choosing the problem or the negative emotion or the physical discomfort, and then give it a rating from 0 to 10. A 10 being the highest discomfort and 0 not being a problem at all, so that we can measure our progress as we do the rounds of tapping. This is the so-called basic recipe, which is being applied in all the various techniques, like the constricted breathing technique, the tell the story technique, the movie technique, etc. So, in order to decide what is our discomfort, what's bothering us, we look inside of us and we choose one discomfort at a time. Whether it's a negative emotion, whether it's anger, frustration, fear, guilt, shame, etc. Or if it is tightness in the chest, or heaviness on the shoulders, or the heartburn in the stomach, or the pounding heart like in panic. It's really very good to do the physical side of the panic as well. And for this exercise, we will do the tapping on stress. And let's presume that the intensity level is 8. Then we'll tap on the side of the hand and we'll do the following, just mirror what I'm doing and see what happens for you. You can measure your own intensity. So, even although I am stressed, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even although I am stressed, I deeply and completely accept myself. This is repeated 3 times. Even although I am stressed, I accept myself anyway. And then we'll do the round of tapping through all the points that I've shown you. On the top of the head, I'm going to say a short reminder phrase that will keep me tuned on the problem, this stress. Then at the beginning of the eyebrows, this stress. Side of the eye, this stress. Under the pupils of the eyes, this stress. Under the nose, this stress. On the chin, this stress. On the collarbone, this stress. Under the armpit, this stress. On the fingertips, this stress. on the other fingers, this stress, this stress, this stress. I will now take a deep breath and again look inside of myself and notice, has anything changed, in order to rate my stress level subjectively. If it is difficult for you to give it a number, it's not a problem, just pay attention. Is it the same as it was before? And let's presume that it had moved from 8 to a 6. We will repeat the same procedure until it has gone down to 0, or maybe another emotion had popped up with higher intensity for us. But we have to do a slight adjustment to the phrases that we are saying while we are doing this tapping. So on the side of the hand, we'll be saying, even although I still have some of the stress. And then when we are tapping through the points, we'll be saying this remaining stress. Let's do it again together. So I'm going to just mirror me. Even although I still have some of the stress, I accept myself anyway. Even although I still have some of the stress, I accept myself anyway. Even although I still have some of the stress, I accept myself anyway. And on the top of the head, this remaining stress, beginning of eyebrow, this remaining stress, side of the eyes, this remaining stress, under the pupils, this remaining stress, onto the nose, this remaining stress, on the chin, this remaining stress, on the collarbone, this remaining stress, under the arms, this remaining stress. And take a deep breath and notice what difference the tapping made. I can feel it while I'm doing the tapping for you, and honestly, when I'm doing this with people, they feel so relaxed. And I joke that I'm putting them to sleep, not because EFT is so sleepy, but simply because they have been stressed beforehand. So notice again and put a rating and repeat the procedure. It doesn't matter whether you tap only with one hand or with two hands, as I was showing to you. The meridians, the energy meridians, are parallel in our body. So they will, it doesn't matter whether it's on the left or on the right. And how many times do we tap? 5, 7, 10, it doesn't matter. What matters is whether you're tuned into the stress, whether you're feeling it just for a little while we are doing the tapping. That is really important. EFT has this amazing ability to switch off the stress center in the body, and that's why it is so effective. Because the scientific research show how the amygdala, our stress center in our brain, deactivates when the endpoints of the meridians are stimulated, as we do with the tapping. So in case you would like to learn more about EFT, or if you would like to download my free manual, go to my website, www.eft4success.eu. I'm Irena Barton, and it was lovely to do EFT with you.